Hello everyone and welcome to this week's edition of the Press Pass. I'm Collin Perry.
And I'm Drew Favka. We've got a great show lineup for you today, including a look at the Butler women's soccer team win over Providence in the Big East Tournament semifinals, and an interview with Butler women's basketball coach Kurt Godlewski.
We'll start with the women's soccer team, who's coming off a 1-0 loss to Georgetown yesterday in the Big East Championship. The team will learn this afternoon whether or not they'll receive an at-large bid for the NCAA tournament. Press Pass reporter Chelsea Groves is live at Hinkle Fieldhouse with co-head coach Rob Allman. Chelsea?
What an exciting game. But Collin, let's take a closer look at Butler's 3 goals in the contest.
Well, the thing that stood out to me was that all of Butler's goals looked like the exact same play. They were all crosses in the box. Butler's first goal was thanks to Paige Monahan and a beautiful ball. Again, she drags the attention and opens up space in the back corner for Hallie Stelbaski to head this ball in. Again, she gets 2 defenders on the outside. The box is kind of spread with 2 players in each corner and Stelbaski right place at the right time. This time, Providence packs the box even more, but still allows Kowalski then to send in a beautiful shot from the corner right to Annika Schmidt. Slow-mo it again. The box is packed tight, almost too tight, as that allows Annika to be aggressive, get in the middle of it, and get a shot on goal with their head, give the Dogs a 2-0 lead at the time. The final goal for the Dogs came from Katie Soderstrom with a breakaway opportunity, and very smartly, the senior Hallie Stelbaski scores her second goal again. Breakaway opportunity, Providence catches itself backpedaling a bit, and that time the senior didn't miss as Hallie Stelbaski puts it away, goes on to give the Dogs a 3-2 win. Now it's time for Dog Talk. I have Drew Favka and Olivia Frajat to discuss everything happening in Butler sports. After 2 exhibition wins, men's basketball is preparing for their first regular season game against Miami, Ohio on Saturday. The team was ranked 6th in the Big East coaches poll. The Bulldogs seem to enjoy that underdog role every year. How do you think that mentality helps them this season? Drew? Butler baseball hosted Seton Hall for a 3-game series this past weekend. The Pirates took Game 1 6-1, but junior pitcher Sam Hubby took the mound to try to even the series up at 1 game apiece on Saturday afternoon. Travel. They had to get back. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down to first. Double play.
What a heads-up play by Duncan Hewitt behind the plate. He saw Rob Dodona leaning a little too far after the strikeout of Santorella, and he threw over to Connor Chrisman, who was right where he needed to be. Slapped the tag on Dodona, and the leadoff single has been erased. He's going to not want to put him on first base with the walk.
Molina's going to sky one. Left field, playable. Running in, making the catch, Margroff. He'll chuck it in. It'll hit the cutoff. But no play at home. Diving head first is Connor Hood, and the Pirates small ball their first run of the game on a sacrifice bunt and then a sacrifice fly to left by Al Molina. Dodona's really got a lot of power. It's 2-1. Dodona's going to sky one high, deep to left, back to the warning track, looking up, reaching up, and it is over the fence for a home run. Dodona goes back-to-back days with home runs off the Bulldogs, and that puts the Pirates up 3-0.
Jacob Margroff went all the way back to the wall. He tracked that one all the way, knew exactly where he was, and he jumped at the wall. Couldn't really tell if he caught it at first, and then the Seton Hall dugout erupted with cheers, and it's 3-0. Rob Dodona has been killing the Bulldogs over the last 2 games.
As third baseman Garrett Crispin's up to bat for the Bulldogs and gets retired with 3 straight strikes.
As we were just talking about, the 9th strikeout of the day for DeVito. I mean, the kid is just throwing a dime.
Your DH.
Crispin swings and misses for strike 3 and the 3rd out of the inning. A 1 pitch. Crispin rips down into right field. Looks like it's going to be a little shallow. Short baseman able to run and make the grab for the final out of the inning and the final out of the game.
The Bulldogs lost the final game of the series 7-5. Butler is now 4-4 in Big East play. They've got a weekend of non-conference action against Illinois State before they jump back into Big East play. They host the Musketeers for a 3-game series beginning on May 4th. Butler basketball and their fans can now set aside their weekends from January to March. The Big East men's basketball schedule is out with homestand highlights at Hinkle. Several key games for the Bulldogs include the Villanova game on January 22nd, Seton Hall on Groundhog's Day, and a senior night matchup with arch rival Xavier on March 5th. Redshirt senior guard Paul Jorgensen says the team can now fully prepare for the long road ahead.
It's exciting. It gets the fans excited. It's exciting for us that we actually have dates on games and whatnot. You look at the Xavier game on senior night, which is going to be really fun, and you look at Villanova always is big.
Jorgensen grew up watching the Big East in the Big Apple. Now he faces off against former hometown team St. John's on February 12th at Carnesecca Arena.
It's an old arena, and it kind of has that feel a little bit. It reminds me of like a high school gym I used to play in back in New York, so it's small, it gets crowded, the fans are on top of you, which I'm used to. You have some hecklers, they like to talk and whatnot, which is fun for me. It kind of makes the game fun.
Butler students are growing anxious, waiting to fill Hinkle Fieldhouse. Dog Pound executive Chelsea Groves says she cannot wait to begin planning events for the upcoming year.
I think how everybody kind of has their own touch in the student section. You have people holding up signs, faces, and just screaming, holding up the one.
Butler basketball will host Georgetown. This is the second year in a row they'll open Big East play against the Hoyas. That's on January 2nd. You can find the whole Butler basketball schedule online at butlersports.com. For Collegian TV, I'm Collin Perry.